Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine. If this is your first time here, today we're going to be doing a brown smoky eye. So I'm going to start off with priming her brows and the center of her face because I don't want her to get oily as quick. And then I'm also going to be going in and placing this Becca illuminator in opal on her face. It just gives like a glow to the skin. So, and I love like this combination together. You can use milk of magnesia, but if you do, just use like a really tiny amount for oiliness. I don't recommend that you use it a lot, but just sometimes. And if you do, like I said, just a small amount. I'm taking the Benefit pencil in 4.5 and I'm just outlining her brow. And if you pay attention, I'm really only pressing in really hard around the arch part. Everything else is kind of a light finger motion and kind of me like feathering her brows out in the direction that they're naturally shaped in. Y'all, I ran out of these pencils and honey, I was so sad. Like, Benefit, y'all need to really like put me on the PR list or sponsor me because this is getting out of hand. And also, I want to actually start back using these pencils that I think are a good dupe for these, but I actually just want to, test them out again because I haven't used them in a while before I bring them back to my channel for you guys. So this is the Milani concealer in 140, and then I'm going to be mixing a little tiny bit of the foundation that I'm going to be applying to her face with this concealer just to kind of tone it down because it was a little too bright for under the brow, and I don't like that look under the brow. Like, I do not like it looking really bright underneath the brow. If that's your preference, that's fine, but for me, I don't like that look. And y'all, this is my lash tech. Her name is Sweetie. If you guys want to see her do my brows, oh my god, not my brows, my lash extensions for the first time, I did upload a video on my channel, and I went kind of long the first time, but I'm definitely shorter now. I think I get like a 17mm lash now. This is my favorite part. Like, this part really determines if you just know your face is about to get slayed. Like, the brows and the blending of this part is so satisfying to me. So I'm setting her concealer with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and the concealer that I use is the same concealer that I use underneath her brows. And I'm going to be taking the 39A palette from Morphe, and I'm using this like red tone brown, and I'm just going to be patting that on her lid. Y'all, I'm going to start like holding the shade up because I know that you guys want to see it, and I didn't even think about it when I was recording. But I'm just going to be patting that shade onto both of her eyelids and just patting, and then I'm going to take that same shade and blend everything out really seamlessly. So I'm literally only using like 2 colors. Very easy. And I'm just diffusing everything that I placed on the lid with that same shade that I placed on the lid, but I'm going in with it very light because the crease area, you want it to look like it all meshed together and it's like diffused softly together. And I did go in with a darker brown, like a really dark brown, because I noticed that I wanted like a difference. Like, I wanted you to be able to see a difference between the transition shade and the lid color. That's really the key with eyeshadow. Like, you really just, it's kind of like you go from light to dark with the eyeshadow. From the transition to the lid, it's from light to dark, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to take this black liner and smudge it out with a dark brown and black eyeshadow. I just mix them together and just smudged out the wet liner that I placed on her lash line. I'm applying her lashes, and then we're gonna go into the face. I know I haven't been posting, you guys. Like, I wanted to go on this little mini rant at the end of the video, and maybe I still will, I don't know. But I kind of got discouraged, y'all, because I don't know. Maybe I'll do the rant. But this is the Makeup Revolution foundation stick in F13, and I'm just gonna be blending her foundation out with this Real Technique brush. And I don't even know what the name is on this brush anymore because it kind of rubbed off. That's what a lot of makeup brushes do, like the numbers and stuff eventually rub off. So I've learned that a good hack for that is to just get I think it's like a stamp maker, and basically label your products yourself. This is the same concealer, the Milani 140, and I'm placing that in the center of her face. And then I'm going to be basically carving out her cheeks and her nose with a darker foundation. I think this is the Makeup Revolution in F16. I just took the smallest amount because I don't want her to look like muddy or too dark. So I'm literally just blending everything together and making everything like mesh together very seamlessly. That's a really big tip that I want to give you guys. Like, don't rush the blending process. Like, just enjoy and have fun and just make sure everything meshes very well together. So this is the Mercier. You guys know I love this powder. If you didn't know, I love this powder. I love it, like absolutely love it. Still haven't gotten around to getting the honey one because it's still not in the store here. And I have not ordered it. But I may just take the ride to, it's like 45 minutes away from me. And I may just take the ride because I've been hearing like really good things about it. So this is the Fenty bronzer in Ting. And I also mixed a little of the Coco Naughty with this bronzer. I'm also setting her nose contour with this illuminating powder. Remember, I told you guys, anything that is wet on the face, you want to set it because it will continue to be wet if you do not set anything that's liquid on the face, unless that's just the look you're going for. This is the Anastasia gel in black. I think this is the darkest black. It's waterproof. Absolutely love this step. It really does something for the look as well. So I'm dusting away everything, dusting away the powder, and I'm gonna continue with her lips. This is the NYX pencil in Espresso. This is like a warm brown color. And then I'm also going over with that pencil and just kind of defining her lips a little more with this Colourpop pencil in BFF4. And then I'm going to be taking the Morphe lipstick in Bare All. This is just a lighter tone of the Commit. Commit is just a little bit darker than the Bare All. And if you realize that you do have to go a little brighter to get like an ombre look, you know, the brighter the skin tone. And you guys, this is the completed look. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned if you want to hear my little 1 minute rant. Just stay tuned, okay? If you guys like this video, don't forget to give me a like and a comment. Thank you guys. So, this is very random. But I just wanted to come on here and say thank you guys so much for the support. I remember when I first started doing YouTube, I didn't want to do it. Like I got discouraged and I didn't commit to it basically. But now that I've committed to it, it's like the best decision that I have ever made. And I know that I haven't been like posting as consistently. I was posting like twice a week, and I'm gonna try to start back. But I just wanted to remind you guys that I am like a full-time makeup artist. So sometimes I get so overwhelmed with that sometimes I won't pick up the camera. And then I was getting like comments about like could I do darker skin tones, like more darker, and it kind of like messed with me because I am a black girl. Like I am a black girl. I've been black all my life, and I never wanted my channel to come across as me not catering to who I am. And it just kind of like bothered me for a little while. Like I know that it wasn't coming from a bad place, but it just made me like look at my channel and I was like, dang, do I not post a lot of black girls? And I was like, wait a minute. But it's more to it than that. Like it's not like I just make the decision to not do it. A lot of things like weigh into that, like me filming. Like they could come in with the wrong vibe, they could come in not want to be recorded. Like I really be trying to give y'all like the full experience, like with the hair done, the right energy, so all of that factors into that. And I just want y'all to know, like I'm really working on it because I do want my channel to be a learning place, and I want everybody to feel like they can come to my channel and find a skin tone that matches them that they can learn from. So I am working on that. I have like some things coming up, and like sometimes I just reach out to people and I'm like, hey, can I film your makeup? Because it's a difference between just doing somebody's makeup and filming it. And sometimes y'all, like, our schedules just don't align. So like I said, I know that like the comments weren't coming from a bad place, but I just wanted to let y'all know why I kind of like fell back a little bit from YouTube. And just like I said, thank you guys so much for like supporting me and my channel. I appreciate everything, like the comments, the likes, the dislikes, all of that. I love it. And thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys in the next video.